Hello everybody, welcome back. You're watching Sport Federation TV, where every week we talk about what's happening in the world of sport in the Western Cape, of course across the districts. Of course you know that the Cape Town area is very busy. One of the national sport codes is of course Q Sport. Now for those of you that are not sure what Q Sport is, well, it's pretty much everything that you play with a cue, from pool to billiards to snooker. Well, that's more or less how I understand it. But the experts are in studio with me now. I've got Galiek and Marchelino from Cape Town Q Sports. Galiek, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you very much for the opportunity that we're getting here.
And Marchelino, for you as well. Nice to have you in studio.
Thank you.
First time for you with us.
First time now on the Sports Federation TV.
Yeah. Okay, so you heard me say there just now when I was asking about Q Sport. Did I get it right? It's anything with a Q. Are those all the codes, like billiards and pool and snooker and 8-ball and all that?
Yes, and then there's another few like carom and
Also, yeah. Galiek, tell us a little bit about pool in the Cape Town area. I was fortunate enough to come and visit you guys a few months back, where you had the national championships in Mitchell's Plain, and there were teams from all over the country there, hundreds of athletes.
Yeah, I think when it comes to Q Sport in the Western Cape, it's one of the sports that is ongoing. Every day they're playing Q Sport.
Yeah.
School level, club level, and right now at this moment in time, we're forming to get the family together in the Western Cape, and that is our main aim. Our youngsters, like you said, you came there to see how they are playing, and we have very good talented youngsters here.
Yeah.
In the Q Sport.
What would you say? How many athletes have you got? And I mean, it looks like Q Sport. Everybody's playing pool.
Yeah.
Not only informally, but socially as well.
Yeah. When you're in sport, people will play pool as well at home. So there's maybe a rugby player, but they have a pool table in his house.
Yes, yeah.
So that's why I will say pool is something that we'll play every day. But I think in numbers, I will take. Like,
well, we don't have to. We have to go into numbers now. But, so Marchelino, you are now a national champion, multiple codes and multiple age groups. How long have you been playing pool?
I've been playing pool on a professional level since 2013, so it's about 10, 11 years now.
Yeah.
But playing pool, I've been playing it since more like 5, 6, 7.
So how does one take the jump from being a social pool player to being a professional pool player? I mean, it's obviously quite a big difference.
At first, I never knew there was a league even. I never knew there was nationals, tournaments, nothing like that. I was just playing social, and then I saw one Sunday, like, hey, here's a group of juniors coming, formal dressed, black pants, belt, shoes, shirt, or like sweater and bow tie, and then I was like, nah, I also want to play in that level.
Yeah.
Then I just asked them what I must get. They gave me the info, and that's how I
really, that's
started
amazing.
becoming on the.
So Galiek, I mean, that's quite a nice story, you know, that sense of what Marchelino was saying, you know, like that sense of wanting to belong to a team.
Yeah.
Am I right? Like that feeling of like you want to be part of this. Everybody's dressed the same.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a spirit. Everybody's got like a same, like a family bond. I mean, that's kind of what sport's about.
Yes. Like Marchelino, we are very proud of Marchelino. Like Marchelino say, he went through the ranks. He come from the bottom, and he's one of the top players in the Western Cape. One of the youth that a lot of our youngsters is looking up to. So so Marchelino, he traveled everywhere already.
So when you say like you went to the guys and you said, how do I join? You know, I also want to be part of this thing. Did you have to like make an effort to make it into the team and like qualify and be selected? Or did you just walk in and say, right, I'm in?
Okay, the team, there is like a trial run you must go through, but at that time, luckily by that team there wasn't a lot of players and
Yeah.
there was space for me. Yes.
And if you compare, call it the standard of pool, to where you were 10 years ago, when you kind of moved from social pool to, like you say, professional space, would you say that there's a change in how the players play, the standard that they play?
There's a very big change because back then you would only look at the elderly players, almost like if you enter a tournament, you look at the elderly players like, hey, these guys is going to give you a match or something. But now you go into a tournament and the smallest one is going to take you on.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Is it because has the equipment changed? Is it because people train more? Or is it a combination of everything?
I think it's also because like most of the juniors, they're playing now more leagues and that. There is the school leagues running. There's junior leagues running. They do have coaches and the equipment has become better, yes, and more suitable for the game,
Yeah.
for the younger ones.
So Galiek, what comes next for you guys now? Of course, you mentioned to me just before we started talking that you've got a couple of big events coming up in Western Cape.
Yeah, I think with the federation side, there is the Black Ball Nationals is coming to the Western Cape, and also the 8-Ball Nationals is here. And then there's also like we will also have the school championship this year.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a nice thing this year in the Western Cape, and we would like the people to come out and see the talent that we have there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I say, we like Marcy say, with the national championships, you can see how the youngsters they are growing into the sport, because we're making sure that they get the equipment is right, and they play. When we coach them or we show them this is how you need to be, and you need to be respectable. That is the main thing, because if you can respect your fellow member or player, then you will get the respect from everyone.
Is that something that you guys got, Marchelino, in the team space, like a code of conduct, rules of how you must operate?
Yes, you can't just come the rest anyway and expect to play. You can't come late. There's certain wordings you can't use. Yeah.
So it's strict. It's strict, and does that help with the team spirit and the bonding of the guys, and maybe even help with the young kids, teach them a little bit of discipline
Yeah. In our club, the All of a Sudden club, we have a youth chairperson and we have a youth captain.
Right.
So all the youngsters, they fall under the youth chairperson and the youth captain.
Now, if somebody is watching the show right now and they see this and they want to start playing pool, where do they go? Where's the best place to find out more and come and join? Because there's obviously a lot of kids that are watching now and they're seeing heroes like Marchelino on TV, and they're going, well, I want to be in his footsteps. So how do people join?
Yeah, they can come to the Pool International.
Yeah.
In Mitchell's Plain.
Yeah.
We have the club there. There is also a federation on that premises. We have Narrans in Athlone, Central side, and then we have the Ultimate Center in Bellville.
Yeah.
So all our federations is playing there from the metro.
And Marchelino, if somebody is watching and they're saying, right, I'm going to get started, what do you advise them? What's your advice for them to get started? What must they bring with, or what must they be thinking about?
Basically, what you need to bring with is just a registration fee, a copy of your ID, and then you must just be very committed.
Okay.
You must be able to put a lot of time in and have a lot of time available.
Right, folks. Marchelino from All of a Sudden Pool Club. Have I got that right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Galiek, head of pool in the Cape Town area. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We can't wait to see what comes next in the Western Cape, and of course Pool International, and the guys from All of a Sudden. Go and find out how to get involved. Marchelino will be there to welcome you and teach you all the high performance pool tricks. We'll be back after the break. Don't go away.